Welcome, shave fans. For today's shave of the day, I will be trying out the new adjustable razor. This is a collaboration between Barbaros and Rocnel razors out of Turkey. And if anybody who's been following me knows that I liked both of their previous razors that I got, the Rocnel single edge and the Barbaros TR1. Liked both of those, but this is an adjustable, which is very cool. And just my initial impressions, the head has a very kind of a cool, with this upswing. I really like it. I really like the look of it. It's very kind of futuristic. It's very cool. Nice clean lines. They did a great job polishing. Everything's clean and smooth. The handle is a solid rod, basically, of stainless steel, and it's got the numbering up at the top. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to pick that up on the camera a little bit there. And it goes from 1 to 8, and it's actually got enough in there that you could technically take it to 16, or probably even a little bit more, before it were to let go of that blade. So there's lots of adjustability there, and just looks really nice. I watched Scott, the clean shaver. I watched his video, and I do have to agree with him that this handle could use a little more character. They could add some swoops and maybe some, I don't know what all. But it's a little plain right now, but it is massive and solid, and the knurling is perfect. Absolutely no troubles with it. So it could be a little more attractive, but it would not give you any more functionality. So very cool. So let me show you the mechanism, because the mechanism on this is very simple, but also very cool and ingenious. So the handle, as I said, is a solid chunk. It just has the hole drilled in it for the threads to go into, and the numbers are engraved into the actual handle itself, so that's not like a removable ring or anything. So very good workmanship on the handle. And if I remember right, I think Scott said that they actually have somebody else do the handle because they are working on the head, which has enough going on. So top cap, just a nice thin top cap, so not a lot of obstruction when you go to get under your nose. The top, the sides, the edges are all clean. The only place I see any tooling marks are down around these posts, so not at all a big deal. The spots that you don't see, you shouldn't need to worry about. So that part is very nice. The base plate is actually several pieces, and you can see that this middle part of the base plate is raised up, and that's actually spring loaded, and that is what gives you the adjustability. So as you unscrew the handle, that spring pushes up, and you unscrew the handle to increase the aggressiveness, efficiency of the razor. So a very nice design. And this, I'm not going to pull it apart right now, but down in here is a nut that you take like a big flathead, and you can unscrew that nut, and you can also adjust the base itself. Scott has it all adjusted, so I'm not going to mess with that. I'm just going to go ahead and drop in a brand new Dorco, a blade that usually does me very well. It's so good, in fact, about 100 of these and 100 of the Dorco primes. And for me, I can't personally tell the difference between the standard Dorco and the Dorco prime, so I don't know, but blade loads in. There's just a very, very slight amount of overhang there, so no worries there. Just enough for you to, make sure there's no wiggle at all in there. And I need my glasses so I can see the little numbers here. But I've got it tightened all the way down. I'm going to back it off to about a 4. So we'll see how that does. I'm not sure. See if you guys can see. It's pretty cool. I am excited about this razor. So for my soap today, I am working on some samples that I got in a pass-around box from the Wet Shave Club. And in this particular box, amongst other things, is some Tampa Shave Company pre-shave oil. And this is grapefruit and bergamot. It's very nice, and I've already put it on. I like to give my shave oil a bit of time to actually absorb and, you know, do its job, soften everything up. And then I also have a sample of the Tampa Shave Company Mango and Lime shave soap, and it's I really like this. So before I got this sample, I'd already put it in my list of things for Secret Santas, you know, kind of my wish list out there. So if I hadn't done that, I would have already ordered this. As soon as I smelled it, I was like, yes, because this was made for Brian over at Tampa Shave Company from K Shave Works, and everybody knows that I love K Shave Works soap. It does awesome for me. So just a really good smell, really good scent. So because this is a pass around, I've taken a pinch out and added it into a little lather bowl. One of them I've got there, and I will be using my brush from Hazelet's Apothecary. Dean made that for me. So I'm going to take a couple minutes here and whip up a lather, and I'll be back. All right, got a nice lather whipped up here. I'm just going to wipe my face. Let's give it a whirl. This is not my first time shaving with this soap. I did a live video just the other day. My last shave, I guess it's been about 3 days now. I have about 3 days worth of growth. Oh yeah, just an awesome lather as always. I find that I really enjoy mango in a shave soap. Unlike other, you know, citrusy flavors, it's not as bright. It has more of an earthy tone. So it's nice. For me, it forms a real kind of in between. Not really a summer bright scent, not really a winter, you know, super warm scent, but somewhere in between. Okay, I've not tried this yet. This is my initial shave, so I'm just guessing at going at about 4. So we'll see. Ooh, too much. Back it down to 3. Very solid heft to this razor. I'm going to back it down even a little bit more. I think I actually spoke too soon when I said that it was still adjusted from when Scott adjusted it, that nut that's underneath there. Because that's what that nut does. It allows you to dial it in so that, you know, 0 is 0. There's no blade. And then you can bring it up from there. So I actually have it all the way down right now. And it's just about perfect for me. So this is a razor that's truly adjustable for everybody's face, because you can take it to insane levels of aggressiveness, all the way down to nothing with the right adjustment. All right. I will be playing around with this razor for the next week or so, so I will have plenty of time to adjust it properly. Very comfortable razor. Last few times I've shaved, I've been using my old Gillette flare tip, which compared to this in weight, I mean, there's just no comparison. This is a beast compared to that. So it's taken me a little bit to get used to that extra weight. It's amazing how quickly you can become accustomed if you just shave 3 or 4 times with one razor. Because normally I switch razors every day or every shave. All right. Oh yeah, mango lime is just a hit for me. If I don't get one of my Secret Santa boxes, I'm in 2 Secret Santas, one for the Shave Market and one for South Florida wet shavers. So if I don't get one in one of those, then I'll be ordering it December 26th. Lots of audio feedback in this razor. Okay, so for aftershave, I don't have the matching aftershave, but it is available out there. So instead of using that, I'm going to use another K-Shave Works Hump Day, because you know, citrus adds right to it. I love Hump Day. Got a little close there. Okay, so first shave with the Barbaros Rocnel hybrid, I guess not hybrid, but adjustable razor collaboration. And first shave, very favorable. You know, BBS, easy to do, felt great. I will need to play around with the adjustment a little bit, but other than that, looks good. Heavy as hell, just I think beautiful. You know, high end. Obviously, it's all the head is all CNC'd out of stainless, so it will be not a cheap razor, but for those of us who can maybe save up for a high end razor, I think it'll be pretty awesome. But here in a couple more days, I'll shave with it again, and a few more times before I send it on to the next person to check out and review. But personally, I can't see any issues with it. If I had one thing to say would be that the handle, I guess two things. One would be that the handle could use a little more personality because it's just kind of a giant slab. And two, some way to set that adjustment nut a little better so that it doesn't move around in shipping. So I don't know if it would move around, you know, just day to day, like shaving and setting it down. But apparently it did wiggle around a bit in shipping. And it was shipped to me, all the pieces separate. So, or I shouldn't say all the pieces, the 3 pieces separate. So the base plate was separate. So there wasn't any tension on that nut. You know, like if you'd screwed it together and shipped it, then it probably would have locked it into place. So that's probably the key. But Tampa Shave Company, mango and lime, definitely 2 thumbs up from me. Check it out if you can. Really good stuff. I still need to order a t-shirt from them too. I'm wearing my True Classic shirt today, which I desperately love. If you guys haven't ordered one of these from So Sharp Limited, very, very good quality t-shirts. Worth checking out. I just got an awesome shave. I hope you do too.